My name is Olugbenro. I'm an assistant professor here at Tarleton State. I'm also the graduate program coordinator and supporting with the undergraduate program, and also working presently as the lead for the accreditation process for the construction science program. I collaborate with a lot of other faculties, especially in my department presently. My department is made up of three programs: construction, mechanical technology, industrial technology, and some of the faculties were part of those who got the grant together to work to look for technologies that could be integrated into the STEM education. I'm in a department that is called engineering technology, so there are other programs, and so I collaborate with those colleagues in my department. Beyond my department, I collaborate with those also in the civil department, because there's a synergy between construction and civil, and so we collaborate and we do a lot of things. Beyond Tarleton, I collaborate with faculties outside Tarleton. We're working on different research. We're working on tenure and promotion. We're working on self-efficacy, belongingness of students in construction, retaining women in construction and improving the number of women, and also retaining a lot of people who need to come into construction and stay in the program throughout the program, and then not just coming in and dropping out or not being able to consistently stay from beginning to the end in construction. What is your goal? What do you want to get at the end of the program? One key advice I would give anybody who wants to come into construction now is construction is one of the only industries across the globe, everywhere in the world, that has the most highest amount of GDP to every nation. Where you live, where you work, the hospitals, the school, everywhere there's a building. And as construction managers, there's always a need for every one of us. We can't survive without being in the building. This video is being shot in the building. When I leave this building, I'm going to drive on the road. We are the managers of this road construction. So every iota of construction, whether it's horizontal construction or vertical construction, we are involved. And we might not be paid as much as the medical doctors are being paid, but we are always needed at every point in time. And the industry keeps booming. There's always a need. As people migrate from one point to the other, there's a need for development. And as construction managers, you are involved. Now, as construction managers, I tell my colleagues, I tell the students, you're not limited to only construction. Construction is versatile. You can work in the banking industry as those who are loaning funds to those who want to build. You can work in the oil and gas. We had a colleague who left us and went back to the oil and gas, building rigs. There are diverse places a construction manager can find themselves. You are not restricted to just buildings, either vertical buildings or horizontal buildings. So there's a lot of opportunity that is out there for construction managers. My present research is on quality management in construction, using technology actually for quality management processes in construction. I'm not the only faculty. There are several other faculties, and the technologies we're looking at are very new trending technologies. The construction industry presently is in the need of this set of technologies because of the transit. Transit in the sense that a lot of baby boomers are leaving the industry, and the new generation are not getting that knowledge the baby boomers are leaving off from the industry. So my research is basically on using new technologies like the BEAM, the VR, the AR. VR is virtual reality, AR is augmented reality, drones for quality management processes in construction. I have other colleagues in our program that are also doing research in the safety space, in the concrete space. The concrete space is trying to use 3D printing. That is where a lot of construction is going on, especially for quick residential buildings beyond using wood. 3D printing is one way that people are beginning to think of how to build presently. So there's a very big diversity in the research in our department. Technology, concrete, safety, quality, productivity, and enhancement of schedule and estimating in construction. And that's one thing I actually like with Tarleton. As faculties, we are all mentors to all the students, and so we tend to see the students most times in our office, in our buildings. We mentor them through advising them on classes or courses they should take. We mentor them through career paths by connecting them with industry professionals. We mentor them also for those who are interested in research by working with them. Recently, I got a grant over the summer where I worked with a graduate student on a research where we're investigating the technologies that are used both in industry and should be integrated into the STEM education. And so there are different ways in which we mentor students. A student reached out to me recently. Apparently, is doing a master's somewhere else in another school for project management masters with a business concentration, and I'm sad that he's leaving to another school even though he's a graduate. But that's to show our love and our quest for our students. Beyond the fact that they've left the four walls after undergraduate program, they still reach out to us to ask for references, for guidance, and all of that. So we mentor our students. We have a one-on-one relationship with most of our students, and our office doors are always open for them to come in anytime. I hope to continue being a very good educator. I'm impacting. My motto is transfer knowledge the most effective way, and I want to continue to transfer knowledge the most effective way. I want to be someone who stands out in the research I do in terms of transferring knowledge, not just to the industry alone, but to everybody globally that could use the knowledge from whatever research I work on. I also want to make a great impact. There's a lot of things I want to do, especially when it comes to residential building. My aim is where we can build residential buildings that are sincerely energy efficient and economical. Nobody talks about the fact that people pay mortgage and people pay some amount outside mortgage to maintain their homes. You shouldn't be moving into a home that you just bought newly and you're paying mortgage for the home and you're paying some amount of money out of pocket to maintain the home. Homes should be built really energy efficient, and that is my desire, that's my goal. I intend to pursue that so much that when people go into new homes, for the first 10 years of the home, they shouldn't spend anything out of pocket to maintain a home. The home should be effective enough from the beginning of the time it's taken over to after 10 years before any need for maintenance or all such. And that is not just for homes alone. It goes beyond just residential building to also commercial building, industrial building, where we can build so much that the clients don't need to do maintenance so quickly in the very early stages of the building.